with a quick take. Drake Maye continues to light up the competition, completing 21 of 23 passes for 222 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Titans yesterday. Damien, will the Patriots make noise in the AFC?
Yes, they will. And I'm going to start by saying the Patriots win the AFC East.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa,
I'm going there. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Drake Maye is playing like a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League right now. Did you know, as much as we talked about the Dallas Cowboys, their offense, their passing offense is number 1. You know who is number 2? The New England Patriots. The New England Patriots have the number 5th ranked scoring defense in the National Football League. Mike Vrabel and company is doing a fantastic job coaching that team. They play well in all 3 phases of the game. Would not be shocked if the New England Patriots win the AFC East this year.
Cam got something to say. Go ahead, Cam.
No, he looking side out. See?
Top 5 in the NFL?
Yep.
Top 5 in the NFL?
He's playing like a top 5 quarterback.
All right. Damien Dakari, you're tripping, son. Is he playing good football? Yes, he definitely is. But top 5 in the NFL?
Yep.
That's a little angry. But to this point, when I'm thinking about the AFC's teams, the team that we're not talking about are the Indianapolis Colts. What the Indianapolis Colts have been able to muster and produce all season now gives me a level of concern to say it really comes down to Indiana Jones performing at a high level. Now, nothing against Drake Maye, because I'm a fan. If I've never been a fan of any young quarterback, he's my favorite. But I don't think he's reached a limit where now this is a person that you really have to consider in top 5. These performances, if we have to state the obvious, came by way of the Tennessee Titans. And the game that was really impressive was when he played against Buffalo, and that's not to discredit anything that he's doing. I'm just saying for him to get labeled a top 5 quarterback, he has to do it versus well and capable competition on a consistent basis.
Top 5. What you saying?
Well, listen, he's top 5 in QBR.
Yeah.
I mean, he's raising the floor for everybody on that Patriots offense. Everybody looks better. This is the best Steph Diggs has looked since he left Buffalo.
Yep.
This is the best that Ramondre Stevenson has looked since he's been in New England. This is the best Pop Douglas has looked, Keyshawn Boutte, so on and so forth. The offensive line that was an issue last year and at the start of this season, no longer so. You have to look at the quarterback as the force multiplier. So I'm not going to go as far as to say he is a top 5 quarterback, but I'm not sure that there are 5 quarterbacks playing better than Drake Maye right now.
Yeah, well, I will say the Patriots, on top of the AFC East, also they obviously won that head-to-head. Go ahead. What now, Cam? What now, Cam? Go ahead.
I could name 5 right now. You got Daquavius. You have Baker John. You have Jared Goff. You have Matthew Stafford.
Cameron Jarrell.
You lost me at Jared Goff.
You lost me there.
You lost me at Jared Goff. You lost me. You lost me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing I'm saying from Jared Goff that Drake May is doing better. No. You lost me on that one. You lost me.
Okay. Drake Maye is the best.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Cam.
We're waiting on you.
Go ahead.
I can't wait to hear this.
We look at Jared Goff as being a game manager and not think that his gameplay has been something that has been elite. Because to be able to have a J-Bo, then you have an Amon-Ra, then you have Jahmyr Gibbs, and then doing it with a depleted team around him defensively with all the injuries from this year and last year, somebody got to dish and distribute. And I've said it numerous times. You could be a game manager and still play elite. The great quarterbacks still do. And you look at the talent around Jared Goff and you say, oh, man, well, it's easy to throw it to these particular individuals. Well, you got other quarterbacks that have access to talent that's better than the ones in Detroit, and it still hasn't been consistent enough. But, need I say, Jared Goff, I'm taking Jared Goff over
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this as far as
Drake.
Drake Maye is concerned. Drake Maye is playing with 2 rookies starting on the left side of his offensive line, okay? We got, like I said, Pop Douglas, Boutte. Like, this man is elevating everybody around him. Not only is he the best deep ball thrower in the National Football League, but the type of athlete that he is and running around being a dual threat guy, like people need to stop sleeping on Drake Maye, man.
Drake Maye is the first player in NFL history to complete 90% of his passes and have 50 yards rushing in the same game. First player in NFL history to do that. Minimum 20 pass attempts. Drake Maye leads the league in completion percentage over expected. That is literally the metric that measures degree of difficulty on your throws. He leads the league in that category.
Yeah.
So Drake Maye is not a passenger by any stretch. He is the bus driver. It's him that's putting the New England Patriots where they're at in the conversation to be top dog in the AFC East and to have something to say about who comes out of that conference.
My top 5 quarterbacks, you have to mention Josh Allen. You cannot forget Patrick Mahomes. Those are inevitable. You got Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, Indiana Jones, and Dak Prescott, and then I will insert a guy like Drake Maye.
I will say this.
Yeah.
Go argue with your mom.
Notice what I said. Notice what I said. I said he's playing
Yes.
like a top 5 quarterback.
Right,
He's
okay.
playing like a top 5
Oh,
quarterback.
no.
Semantics. Semantics. There we go.
Lame.
Semantics. Well, Stephen A. and the Twitter fingers are still going, okay? He's talking about, I can talk about the Commanders because I'm Stephen A., baby. Remember, it's fluid. It's fluid. And stop forgetting, Cam Newton, that the Commanders were without their top 2 weapons with the Dallas Cowboys. Patience is required. Just wait for it. They will not let you down. Trust me on this. First Take has evidence spanning 29 years. 30 in just 3 months. Be patient. The fall is coming. We know that Stephen A. is always watching what's happening here on the show. Cam, go ahead.
Hey, you doing all? Hey, what the parents say to their kids when they say they need to skip school? You doing all this, you should have stayed at school. You know what I'm saying? Where you at, Stephen? Now you doing all this Twitter finger. Where you at, brother? Good gracious.
Oh, look, we're going to get Stephen A. back in here soon. Let's move on. The Colts continue to prove the doubters wrong with another impressive performance against the Chargers. Daniel Jones threw for 2 touchdowns while Jonathan Taylor ran in 3 more in Indy's 38-24 win. The Colts now move to 6-1 on the season. No one seems to be able to stop the Colts offense. They've scored 232 points this season, their most through 7 games since the 1964 when the team played in Baltimore. Sunday was the Colts' 3rd straight game with at least 30 points, their longest streak since 2021. It feels like this Colts team, I'm not gonna lie, has been flying under the radar. Like, we know that they've been winning games. However, I don't feel like a lot of people have been watching the Colts play in full on Sundays. Cam, I'll start with you. Are we looking at a Super Bowl contender in Indianapolis?
The Indianapolis Colts is only going to go as far as their quarterback Daniel Jones takes them. Now, the Indianapolis Colts has 22 touchdowns this year. Behind who? Who's number 1? Maya, you ask? Chris Lorenzo and Damian DeCarr? The Detroit Lions. But needless to say, this ain't that type of discussion point. The point is this. When you think about the Indianapolis Colts and what they've been able to do, they're top 5 or really top 10 in all these categories. Total offense, they're 4th. Passing, they're 5th. Rushing, they're 6th. Scoring, they're 1st. And red zone, they're top 10 as well. When you're asked to really analyze the Indianapolis Colts, they've been able to do it on all phases, and they've been playing complementary football all year. And I will say this again, the Indianapolis Colts are going to go as far as their quarterback, Daniel Jones, takes them. Have they been flying under the radar? Absolutely. But now when they start to have flex games and it's now time for the whole world to see how they've been winning and when they're winning and how we're going to see firsthand if they're the real deal or not, and sooner or later.
The Indianapolis Colts are definitely a Super Bowl contender. They are a Super Bowl contender, make no mistake about it. Let's just be honest. Everyone has just been hesitant to really jump on this bandwagon because of the quarterback,
Right.
because of Daniel Jones.
Yep.
Everybody's vision is Daniel Jones from the Giants. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But if you think about this Colts team, think about this. They've had this personnel. They just now inserted a quarterback who, oh, by the way, was in a training camp battle with Anthony Richardson. Won the battle, and now with all these weapons and this offensive line behind him, playing the best football he has ever played. And I waited until after this Chargers game. I said last week, I need to see them go out to Los Angeles and give them a better judgment call. Because the Chargers are a good team,
Right.
and they have a good defense. Well, let me tell you something. That game wasn't even close.
No.
They destroy the Chargers on their home turf with a good defense. And you know why? What makes them so tough? They got the best running back in football in Jonathan Taylor. They got an elite offensive line. Okay, they got a tight end. That's going to be a Pro Bowl tight end in Tyler Warren. And then they got all these wide receivers that are really damn good. They may not be what we've been talking about on the show, like the CeeDee Lambs and all that, but they're really damn good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we don't talk enough about the Indianapolis Colts on the defensive side of the ball. The difference that Lou Anarumo has made, maybe one of the most important offseason acquisitions that are out there this year. It's a top 10 scoring defense. They're top 5 in takeaways. Yesterday, you had a thick man pick. That type of stuff matters. Nick Cross got a pick in the end zone. Those types of plays absolutely matter. So the improvements on that side of the ball shouldn't be understated. But to me, it's about the quarterback and not being in harm's way. Daniel Jones has had 230 dropbacks. He's only been sacked 6 times. Yeah. That's because you have the leading rusher in the NFL. You have a rock-solid offensive line that's playing as good as anybody. And he's been democratic in terms of spreading the football around. Coming into Week 7, the Colts were the only team to have 4 receivers that had 20 catches or more and a touchdown or more. The only team in the NFL. Shane Steichen has done a great job at being able to tailor this offense to Daniel Jones' strengths while mitigating his deficiencies. And you guys tell me this. When's the last time you seen a Jim Harbaugh coach team get out physical? Yeah. Well, I saw it yesterday on that field in SoFi Stadium. They whooped the LA Chargers from pillar to post. The Indianapolis Colts are for real. And for everybody doubting them, you need to chill out.
Yeah, best 7-game start for them since 2009, and you know where they went? They went
to
the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Time for a quick take. Micah Parsons was all over the field in the Packers' win over the Cardinals. He had 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and 5 quarterback hurries. Cam, what statement did Parsons make with this performance?
There's no doubt about it that he's made the statement that I'm worth every penny. But this is the thing that I want the young players who watch Micah Parsons play that sticks out more than anything. It's his effort, his willingness to get to the ball. The best thing that Micah Parsons has is his energy is unmatched. His motor is unmatched. And he's going to need this type of play moving forward for the Green Bay Packers to make a deep run.
All right, we got a good matchup tonight on Monday Night Football. Doubleheader. First at 7 Eastern, it's Baker Mayfield and the Bucs visiting the Lions on ABC and ESPN. Then at 10 Eastern on ESPN, Sam Darnold and the Seahawks host the Texans. Both games are available on ESPN Deportes and the new ESPN app. All right, 2 NFC contenders face off tonight when the Bucs take on the Lions on Monday Night Football. So, Cam, I'll start with you. Who do you have winning that matchup?
Man, I always got to go to the home team. What up, though, in Detroit? You know what I'm saying? I know Baker John is playing lights out, but you can never go against, a hostile environment. And we've seen, Detroit really come alive in Ford Field.
Who you got, Woody?
I'm going with the road team. I'm going with the road team in Baker Mayfield. Listen, the one thing about the Detroit Lions, their starting secondary is out. Both starting corners, both starting safeties out. And we see Mike Evans is coming back in this game, along with Emeka Egbuka. I think Baker Mayfield is going to put on another stellar performance. And then I got the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Listen, man, Vegas is begging you to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that 6.5 points. I ain't going to do it. I'm going with Cameron Jarrell Newton. I am rolling with the Detroit Lions. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have to stop that run game. And then with the Seattle Seahawks, I'm with you on that one, big fella.
Yeah.
That team is a lot better than people want to give us credit for.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And Cam, I want to give you a pick on Seahawks-Texans. Who you got there?
Man, I think C.J. Stroud is past due for a really impactful win. I'm going to go with the Texans right there.